fire had a name before the dark became a crown. I carried one last human thing and felt the heavens looking down. Her name was still inside my chest when the heavens made no sound. So every prayer that failed her became a thing I tore down. Past the last thing I could spare, with the dark around my ankles like it knew I needed air. There are silences that follow, there are silences that feed. There are heavens built on absence, there are gods that learn to bleed. Exactly what is mine. I begged until the begging became a wound in me. I reached for something holy and found it on its knees. I asked once, I asked twice, then I let the shadows rise. Heaven stayed shut, so I burned it to the ground. Let the saints turn to dust, let the everything, 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 not forgiveness, not peace, everything. In a fist full of smoke, and the boy they buried was the first thing I broke. No prayer could unmake it, no light could explain how a gift became evidence, how love became flame. I gave away softness before I knew its cost. Now every tender thing I was is buried with what I lost. There are doors I have broken, there are vows I have burned, there are temples that learned me too late to return. I had asked once, I had asked twice, then I stopped asking why. Heaven stayed shut, so I burned it to the ground. Let the saints turn to dust, let the bells lose their sound. If the gods wanted silence, I became what silence brings. When they asked what I wanted, I answered everything, everything, everything. No choir, no pardon, no hand from above, no mercy, no witness, no light left to love. Let the world call me wicked, let the gods do the same. If they didn't want a monster, they should have spared her name. I don't want rest, I don't want clean hands, I don't want heaven to pretend it understands. I don't want comfort, I don't want a throne. The whole world's guilty and I want it known. I want every stone listening, I want every god awake, I want every mouth that stayed silent to choke on what they let them take. Let every bell remember, let every altar sing. If they ask what justice cost, I'll answer everything. Everything, 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 every prayer, every crown, every debt made mine, everything, every vow, every shrine, every lie burned down. Everything, everything, not forgiveness, not peace. Everything. Before the fire had a name, before the dark became a crown, I carried one last human thing and watched the heavens let me